Am I good to go, Allie? Okay, cool. Let me just get to the right area then, and we'll get that countdown on. Sweet. Alrighty, so time starts when I hit new for a new game. So 3, 2, 1, go. So this game came out in 2008 on the Wii, and then it was ported over onto the Wii U in like 2014, 13, right around there. And we use the Wii U port version because the loading times are significantly faster on the Wii U for whatever reason. It saves over a minute in any percent, which is like a 15-minute run. So it saves a lot of time in all characters. I have never done an all characters run on the Wii, but I have done it on the Wii U. I would recommend at least 5 minutes of loading times. So we're gonna start by coming down here to Mario Stadium and talking to the second favorite Mario brother, Luigi. We're gonna get Luigi. Luigi's one of the few characters we get for free, just by talking to him. Now the old route used to leave Mario Stadium right now, but I learned that if I do a couple encounters now, it actually changes some encounters later. So I'm gonna talk to this blue Noki down here. And this is a pretty easy encounter. I'm going to use Mario for it. It's just use different swings. So there are a couple different swings in the game. There's the regular swing, where you swing the motion control to swing. There's a charge swing, where you charge before by swinging the motion control to swing. There's a star swing, by using A and B to swing. And then there's the bunt. And so the star swing we'll see right off the bat. There's an animation that plays, and then the ball is hit like that. It's usually a guaranteed hit for most cases. Here's the charge swing, so it's a little better than the regular swing, but what I've learned is it induces a lot more pop-ups, so sometimes you have to be careful with using it against certain pitchers. Unfortunately, I'm getting pretty unlucky RNG. This game's very RNG heavy. So normally you would want to have only 1 or 0 star swings, and as many bunts as possible, just by the mini time that changes with each swing. Unfortunately, I only got 1 bunt and 2 star swings, but not too shabby. So after we get a blue Noki, we're going to go and talk to a red Noki, or green Noki, I forget which color it is, right down the street from us. And we have to do blue Noki first because this next Noki requires us to have another Noki on our team. It's kind of interesting the way that the game checks if you're able to get certain characters by depending on what characters you already have. So we're going to come over here to green Noki, and we just have to throw 3 charge pitches. Fairly simple. To throw a charge pitch, you just pull the Wiimote back and then throw it forward as it charges all the way up. And we just have to do it 3 times. This is a really easy one. In the old route, when I used to come here and do this later, it was actually a harder challenge involving hitting the ball 3 times, so it actually saves a couple seconds by coming here earlier rather than later. And it also changes some of the Yoshi Park encounters that we have. So I should kind of explain the encounters. So in order to unlock a character, you have to usually do an encounter with them. Sometimes it's as simple as just throw the ball, sometimes you have to catch the ball, sometimes you have to hit the ball, and sometimes it's as difficult as defeating, like Bowser Jr. In a game. So this red Noki is actually free right here, just by having 2 Nokis on our team. We get that Noki for free, which is pretty sweet. And those are the only 3 we do at Mario Stadium for now. So now we're going to go down to Yoshi Park. There are 5 stadiums in this game, 1 for each captain. Peach, Mario, Yoshi, Wario, and DK. And each captain is hanging out in their stadium. And you can get them in any order except for Wario. You have to get Wario after you get DK. For whatever reason, it's linear in that one part is linear. So to get these 2 Shy Guys, we have to play a little mini game with the Ferris wheel. It's not too difficult. You just have to press A to throw a ball at the Piranha Plant, and then shake to when you run out of balls. And there's 3 phases of this, so it's not too bad. The first phase is pretty easy. I say that, and then I miss them. And then the second phase isn't too bad, and then the last phase. It's pretty difficult. A lot of prawn plants spawn. That was almost a perfect second cycle right there. That was pretty good. Red Noki's making bank, man. Red Noki's sitting pretty. How else do you think Red Noki's affording that beachside property right there? Yeah, as Isaiah said, PD Prawn and King K. Rool, they're pretty good. They hit dingers. Red Shy Guy and Blue Shy Guy, we're not really going to use them at all. We'll use them one time here in the next part, but that's really it. In any percent, they're part of the characters that we get. So the three main categories of this game are any percent, which is get 9 characters, beat the game by beating Bowser Jr. and Bowser. All captains, which you get all 5 captains and beat Bowser. And then there's all characters, which I'm doing, and that's where you get all the characters in the game, with the last characters you get being Bowser's team. And so you have to beat Bowser a second time in order to unlock his team. It's kind of annoying, actually, because the second time you play him is much more difficult, so runs can easily die there. And then there's a ton of other incredible categories, like Toad's Worth percent and Bowser's and Monsters percent, which are meme categories. Toad's Worth percent, you get Toad, you get all the Toads, the 5 Toads, Toadette, and Toadsworth on your team. And then you have to beat the game with that team, except your pitcher has to be Toadsworth, and the only person that can cross home plate to score a run is Toadsworth. It's a very slow category. It's a pretty good meme, though. And then Bowser's Monsters is basically any percent, but then you beat Bowser again after, because you have to get Bowser's team for Bowser Monsters percent. So it's pretty much any percent with an extra game at the end. So it's like 20-something minutes. It's pretty funny. But there's individual levels for every captain's team, because each captain has their own team. Like the Mario Fireballs, the Peach Monarchs, I can't remember the other ones, the Bowser Monsters, and they each have their own team, so by getting all of their team, it's like an achievement, and that's some of the categories where you just have to get all the players, like the DK Wilds, the Wario Muscles. So this is also new in the route. We used to do this Pink Yoshi at the very end of the run, except the encounter at the very end of the run was very, very difficult. It was like hitting to a specific part of the field without getting out, and it was very frustrating to do an hour and 20 minutes into the run when you're on world record PBKs. So I now do it now where I just have to do a super dive, which is about the same like difficulty, but you do it early, so that's nice. It can be a little annoying. Yoshi Eggs, that's right, that's the one I was forgetting. I was close, that's it. Yeah, it's a lot quicker to do this encounter than trying to hit to right field at the end of the run. Because I get very frustrated on that hit to right field, so it's nice not having to do that. And now that we have Pink Yoshi, we're going to go down this manhole. Each captain has a special ability. Yoshi can go down manholes, Mario can go down pipes, Wario can use a magnet to pull stuff out of the water or move stuff around, DK can climb vines, and Peach can check bushes. And so, we're going to use the first time, well, we used Mario earlier, but then we're going to use Yoshi for the first time, and come get this blue Yoshi who's having difficulty with the password on the roller coaster. So the questions are always the same, there's like a same set of questions. So once you know what question is, you can just put the answer in. It's pretty easy. Oops. I forgot the question. That's embarrassing. Guys, don't look. Close your eyes real fast. Let me try this again. Let's just read out the question. You can input answers. Okay. Oh, I have to start completely over. I didn't realize that. I've actually haven't missed one in forever. Alright, I didn't realize you actually had to start over there if you missed one. So now we got Blue Yoshi by doing that. And by getting Blue Yoshi, we also unlock the ability to get Wiggler. So Wiggler is currently on the roller coaster, wreaking havoc. So he's going to come on down right here. And this is one of the actually more difficult encounters. The encounters are fairly simple for the most part. But this one you just have to hit to different parts of the field. Not too difficult, but not simple. You just have to... It takes good timing, that's about it. And so I use Mario because Mario has the biggest... whatchamacallit, the biggest contact zone. So to hit to right, we have to swing late. Hit to right's the hardest. Hit to left and center are pretty easy. Or not. There we go. Alright, so we just have to do it 3 times. My timing is really off today, so I do apologize. Yeah, Isaiah, the questions are... It's random, but it comes from the same set. I've gotten that question before. I just forgot it. I got it mixed up. There we go. First try. So now that we have Wiggler, we unlock not only Wiggler, but also the Toy Field, which is... it's a minigame field. We actually never go to it. If you were to do an all-stamp speedrun, which is the biggest meme of all speedruns, I think one person's done it. It's not even like a category on speedrun.com. You would have to go to it. But basically all stamps you to do all the mini-games. Pretty lame. So now we're done with Yoshi Park. We're gonna go on over to DK Jungle. DK Jungle is one of 2 stadiums that we can do the entirety our first time visiting. It used to be the only one we could do until I rerouted to allow us to do the entirety of Peach Ice Garden at one time. So we're going to get every character from the DK Wilds team, which includes DK, Baby DK, Dixie Kong, Tiny Kong, the 4 Cruels, King K. Rool, Funky Kong, Diddy Kong, everybody. I think I got everybody there. This segment also has a very interesting soft lock that I've had happen 3 times, so I'm going to be extremely careful to try not to get it. I'm actually going to play it, not unsafe, but I'm going to do a way that I would never do in order to not get it, so I guess I'll play like super safe. So essentially, the second time you come over to Dixie Kong, that if you hit that tree when you talk to her, it soft locks. So I'm just gonna do that, and we should be safe now. So now I have a Dark Bones encounter. There are a couple encounters with Bowser's team where you don't get their player. This is one of them. So after beating Dark Bones, we're actually not gonna get Dark Bones on our team. We're gonna get the ability to continue with the story, but we won't get him on our team. And this is one of the harder encounters, just because you can get unlucky with where the balls hit and who's coming with you to do a buddy jump. So I need Red Noki to run, but we're chilling. So basically, you just press A twice next to someone that you have chemistry with. So chemistry in this game allows you to do different buddy moves in the outfield or use items while hitting. And players have chemistry with a variety of different people. So Mario and Luigi have chemistry, Mario and Yoshi have chemistry, but Luigi and Yoshi don't have chemistry. So it's kind of random, but it's important to know who has chemistry with what in order to do different lineups against Bowser, because you want the most chemistry in order to get the most items. So that was a flawless buddy jump, which usually doesn't happen. I usually get super unlucky and have a ball that's almost impossible to catch. So that's pretty exciting that we got that. So after we beat that, DK and what's her name, Dixie Kong, they talk about how that bridge behind me has been knocked down by Bowser Jr. and how Donkey Kong is going to go up and look for the piece to bring it back up. Dixie Kong then tells me that there's a piece behind this sign, It actually gives me no indication that it's there, you just have to hit A by it. It's kind of frustrating actually. After I get that piece of the sign, I can run back to Dixie Kong, and this is where the soft lock happens, so I'm going to come down here and talk to her. I didn't get the soft lock, so that's good. And we get Dixie Kong on our team. So the soft lock, what happens is that text box gets skipped, and then the get character animation gets stuck on your screen forever and you have to reset. It's actually really not good. So now we have a Donkey Kong encounter, which is just getting out. Pretty easy. Ground out on the first pitch or line out on the first pitch is ideal. Other than that, any first pitch out or quick out is best. The worst is if he gets a hit or if I have to go to a strikeout because that's the slowest. So I'll hopefully have him ground out in 1 or 2 pitches, but a strikeout's fine. It doesn't waste that much time. It's like 5 seconds total, so it's not like we're losing that much time. A strikeout's actually faster than a 2-pitch out, I think, so we got him. And now that Donkey Kong's on our team, we can climb up and down vines. So we're going to come down here to the bottom. We're going to climb down this vine right here after the text box comes. That shows that DK likes vines. We're actually going to avoid that green critter for now and come over here and talk to baby DK who's hiding in this tree. And to get him down, we're going to use Yoshi. Yoshi can also ground pound on trees, so we will get baby DK. And it's a fairly simple encounter. We just have to use a buddy move, which is similar to a buddy jump. Instead of hitting A twice, you hit B when you are about to get the ball, and you knock it to the person next to you, and you can throw it faster. So it just helps you get the ball in quicker. So I have Mario and Luigi out there, which is pretty good, and I have Noki at shortstop, so if Noki catches the ball at second, it'll actually be a very minuscule time save, but it looks like Yoshi's going to go to second, unfortunately. When Blue Noki has the ball, she runs really quick, so it actually saves a fraction of a second each time, so about a second overall, so it's ideal conditions, but it's not a big deal that we didn't get it. I don't get it often. It's very uncommon. It's like a 1 in 12 chance or something right now, I think. Or 1 in 8. One of the two. Later on, we have to do a very similar encounter, and the odds are even slimmer, but I get that one more often, which is really interesting. So now we have Baby DK. Baby DK is pretty useless in this category. We never use him. Really all he's good for is he can clamber, which means he can climb walls, but we're going to use DK for that because of the encounter after we use DK again, so we never actually use him, so sorry Baby DK, you should have just stayed in the tree, to be honest. So we're going to come talk to this green critter. We have to defeat 4 critters in this game. And this one's encounter is to clamber to get the ball. After we defeat them, we don't actually get them on our team, but once we defeat the 4th one and King K. Rool, we get all 5 of those on our team, so at the very end of DK Jungle, we'll begin him. And so just to clamber, all you have to do is run into the wall and press A. It's pretty easy. An interesting thing about the motion controls, you have to shake to sprint in this game, which is kind of annoying. So stealing bases is very annoying. There's one encounter at the end of the run where you can steal a base 3 times, and it's extremely RNG heavy, depending on who's pitching and who's at second base. And it's pretty frustrating. It's at the end of Peach Ice Guard, and I've actually lost runs to it, and that's never fun. So that's the green critter. Pretty easy. The critters at the end are even easier, actually, the last 2 that we do. But we're going to go do another one right now. And we have to do this right now in order to progress the story of DK Jungle. In order to get all 3 tablet pieces to raise the bridge, we have to do this. And so this critter, all we have to do is hit a sacrifice fly. Pretty easy. You just want to use someone who has good contact and power, like Donkey Kong's pretty good. Yes, this is actually the last run ever of all characters. Someone make a ROM hack that has Baby DK not in that tree, so we can actually play all characters legit, because all characters will never be legit anymore. So all we have to do is hit a sack fly. Easy enough. You'd have to hit the ball in the air anywhere. Yoshi's a quick runner, so it's pretty easy. You can actually like hit a pop-up in the infield and sometimes get it. It's actually really funny. I've like hit it and I'm like, oh, that's not gonna work, and then it works. It's like, oh well, that works too, I guess. So we have 2/4 of the pool left, and by defeating him, this switch comes up and a flower opens up on the top. So we're gonna go grab that flower, and inside the flower has a tablet piece. And so we have 2/3 of the tablet pieces in order to raise the bridge. And the last one is hiding behind one of the greatest characters in the game, our boy Funky Kong. The greatest Mario Kart Wii racer, and we actually never use him in this run, so he's not that great. But his surfboard's dope, and he says yo yo yo, so we definitely gotta get him. Look at that! Look at that, what's that called? The do-rag that he's got on. He's looking dope, dude. The jorts and the sleeveless white shirt. Dude's looking good. If I could pull off that look, I would, but I can't, unfortunately. Never lucky. So we just have to get out with the charge pitch, very similar to that Doki cannon we had earlier. But we have to get it out this time, so we can do it in 1 pitch, or we can do it in like 18 pitches. So hopefully, the goal is 3 max pitches. Okay, so he didn't even swing the bat. Ideally, he would have hit a ground out, just like the get out encounter with DK earlier. But it's not too big of a deal. And so now we have Funky Kong on our team. And he gives us really bad advice. He actually tells us to go back through that tunnel to look for more pieces. But also, look, those shades are so dope. And he owns a shop. But the last piece is actually right here. So I don't know why he wants us to go through that tunnel. I think he wants us to stay here as long as possible and shop at his store. So, yeah. Early King K. Rool trick. And just hit dingers with King K. Rool all day. Yeah, when will Out of Bounds for Mario Super Sluggers be found? So this is supposed to be a puzzle. You're supposed to have to rotate the pieces to fit them in, but you don't have to rotate them. You literally just click A, click A. Yeah, the defeated enemies, they poof, they gone. It's kind of like Zelda, you know, they don't die, they just disappear, you know, in a puff of smoke, and they go chill with Ganon. Except in this case, they chill with Bowser. Very similar, though. And so now we have Diddy Kong, and we're going to come over here to save Tiny Kong. He's not actually tiny, look. Tiny Kong is bigger than Bowser Jr. And this one's super easy. You just have to come back from down 1-0 with a runner on second and third, so you just use a star hit. Yeah, I'd probably save, well, I don't know. If you can despawn the waterfall, it might soft lock the game, because you have to talk to that second Cruel in order to get the tablet piece. So it would probably just soft lock the game. So you just use a star hit, because you're almost guaranteed a hit if you use a star hit. And that's Bowser Jr. #1. We'll see him later. We have 4 encounters with Bowser Jr. before we play him in his stadium, so. But now we have Tiny Kong, which, like most of the players on DK Wilds, we will never use. And she's as tall as DK. So she's supposed to be tiny. Look at, she's not even that tiny. I don't understand. So now we can play that mini game. We're never gonna play that mini game, so sorry. Now that this bridge is up, we can walk over here and defeat the 3rd critter, the red critter, the easiest critter. So all we have to do is get a double play. No matter what picture you do, no matter where you throw it, you're guaranteed to get a double play first try. Or at least get a double play ball. I don't think I've ever failed it, so basically you just throw it as quick as you can. And then you just get a double play up the middle. The old 1-6-3 double play. Noki Noki combo. Rip Luigi vacuum strats. Yeah, Luigi's a good character to use for that encounter when you're down 1-0, but a lot of times I get unlucky with him because they can actually catch his, and he's not guaranteed to hit like Mario is. They can catch his star hit out of the vacuum, so... Now we'll come talk to Brown Critter, the fourth and final critter, and we just have to get him out, not let him score. Base is loaded. We just have to make sure they don't score. I usually try to get a triple play here. I've never gotten a triple play though, so let's see if I can get some marathon luck right here and get a triple play. No, not even a double play. Rip. Press F to pay respects. Alright, we'll try this again. Ooh, if that was fair, that could have been a triple play. Let's take the single out. Yeah, the Kamix can catch Luigi's vacuum throw, which is really unfortunate. Because basically it's just a line drive with a vacuum around it. So now that this Cruel is defeated, that's all 4. The Switch number 2 rises up. And our boy, King K. Rool, thick boy King K. Rool, pops up. And you'll notice there's a chest there. We don't need it. Chests are really weird in this game. The first chest you open, besides the one in Yoshi Park, is always the fireballs. And the second chest you open is always the boo item. The only item we need from chests is the boo item, as well as the brush from Yoshi Park, but that's different. If this is hit a home run, we just use DK. So we just ignore that chest, and we get 2 chests elsewhere. One in Wario City and one in Peach Ice Garden. And that saves a little bit of time of not having to come back, because you have to use Wario to open chests. So now I have to hit a home run, which is hit or miss, no pun intended. It can be pretty easy usually, but if you don't time it right, you hit like a line drive like that, so... That might go, but it might hang up. Yeah, DK Stadium is huge. Like, the outfield is huge in DK Stadium. Versus, like, Wario City has tiny. I think my record is, like, 8th try on this, so let's not get 8th try. There it is. What was that? Was that 6th try? Something like that. I'll take it. We have to do it one more time later, but we'll have King K. Rool to do it. King K. Rool just hits straight fingers, dude. He's good. So now we just have a lot of button mashing. Basically, we have to mash through all this fanfare of getting 5 characters. So, if you have any donations to read, you can read one right now. Awesome. I'm glad there's no difficult in Mario Super Sluggers. No difficult mode. OG's already difficult enough for me. Do you have any more? Okay, cool. So now we're in Wario Stadium, or Wario City, excuse me, which is covered by a big blanket of fog. So there's 3 phases. The first phase is right here with Goomba, where we have to draw. Not draw, we have to trace. We'll draw later, don't worry, guys. So the first one's is W, pretty easy. You can, like, be way off because it's the Wii motion controls. And then the garlic, the classic. And then the hardest one is the bomb, and this one actually, like, requires you to be, like, kind of close. Like, this one's easy to fail. That might not work. Yeah. Classic Wii motion controls. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that worked. Whew. Man, I was getting nervous there. That's what it's gonna look like me drawing, by the way, guys. Just like that. And so that clears like 1/3 of the stadium right there. And also unlocks Goomba, which we don't need him. In old routes we needed him, but since we have the Nokis, we don't need him anymore. So now I'm going to turn into Yoshi because there's a character in a tree coming up. By the way, this is the billboard I'll be drawing on later, guys. And in this tree is Paragoomba, and so before we needed Goomba to do this encounter, but since we have the Nokis, we don't need them. They have the ball dash attribute that lets them run really fast when they have the ball in their hand, which is useful in any percent. Not really useful in all characters because we don't really play any games with them, just the encounters. And Noki's faster than Goomba, so I use Noki here. And you'll just see how he runs. Noki runs pretty fast. Yeah, oh, oops. Oh, dude, rip. So, the motion control for sprinting and throwing are the same. So if you accidentally sprint after you get the ball, you just throw the ball. So I have to be careful to not move the Wiimote after I get the ball. Whoopsies. Alright. And now we'll go to the second phase of Wario City, or the lighthouse. We're going to talk to one of the Kameks. They're guarding the lighthouse. Oops. And we have to do a pretty easy encounter, but can sometimes cause difficulties depending on what pitch the Kamek throws. So Kamek has the ability to throw a changeup that goes off screen, so the ball goes out of the side of the screen, and so to time it perfectly is really hard to hit the sweet spot. It's not too difficult, it's just the timing is way different than a fastball, so it's kind of one of those where if you don't get any changeups, it's awesome. If you get all changeups, it's like, oof, rip. So fingers crossed here. And to hit in the sweet spot, you just have to time it right. Nothing crazy. And if it says nice hit, then you know you got it. If it says nice, you didn't get it, but nice hit, you got it. So yeah, so I swung a little late on that one, and I wasn't lined up right. But there we go. And you don't even have to hit it fair. If you hit it foul, it's cool. And that's the changeup I'm talking about. But I timed it right, which, phew, I didn't think I would, so close your eyes and swing, you get lucky every now and then. Now we'll button mash a little more. This is the most useless red paratroopa in the game. So he's trapped up in the lighthouse right now, but he didn't have the nerve to turn the lighthouse on when he was trapped in it. Not sure what he's thinking. Look, all he does is go up and turn it on. Oh. Not sure the thought process by red paratroopa. He could have saved us all a lot of trouble if he just turned on the lighthouse when he was stuck in it. But you know what? It's alright. As long as we can go get Wario now. So he's chilling up on this rooftop. We need to break this box with DK. And we need to climb the vine with DK. Yeah, he also has wings. I didn't even mention he has wings. He could fly out of it. Man, this red paratroopa, we'll just, you know what? We're not even going to use it in this run, so it's all good. And now we have our boy Wario. The true thick boy Wario. Wario's pretty dope. He's very useful for opening chests. Required to open chests, as well as get Baby Daisy. We need him. As well as Boo. And so he can pull these big metal crates from the ground here. And in this box, there's a Boo hiding. And this boost's pretty easy to get. It's a laser beam throw. We're gonna use King K. Rool because we'll use him for the next encounter, so we don't have to reselect. Also, did the Waluigi incentive get met? Because he's the next character I get. Ah, shoot. That's alright. We'll still use him for 2 encounters, at least. So, for a laser beam, you just need to use a character with a laser beam and just throw it. That's it. Like, you don't have to do anything for it. You can have, like, perfect RNG if King K, the person you use, and the catcher have chemistry. You can save, like, a quarter of a second. Also, if you have a slow runner on third as opposed to Noki, you can save a little bit of time, but not a big deal. And we just have to do it 3 times. It's kind of redundant in a lot of cases, but you have to do like almost everything. You have to do 3 times, like get 3 hits, hit the ball, or get 3 outs, throw 3 pitches. So kind of a common theme, but it's not too difficult. And we not only need Boo just for all characters, but we also need him to get King Boo. King Boo will get at he's the last character we get in the run besides the Bowser's team. And he has 2 requirements. He needs you to have the Boo item in your inventory, as well as Boo on your team. So we have half of that, and then we'll get that other half later. Yeah. We're gonna go and turn into Yoshi now to go down this manhole somewhere. And our boy, the one and only Waluigi, is chilling up here. And all we need to do is hit a dinger. Since we have King K. Rool, this should be easy. But keyword should. So we'll see. Can I get a wah in the chat, please, for Waluigi? There we go. And, not first try, but we'll get second try dinger right here for sure. Guarantee it. Did I say second try or third try? Try third try. So I'm just gonna stop saying which try I'm gonna get it. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, 4th try. I'll take it. The timing's like fairly precise for that. You have to like hit the sweet spot, but you have to hit like the sweet spot of the sweet spot. So it's a little not simple, but not a gimme. And this is the first chest we'll open. The chests in this game, like I said earlier, are just really weird. If we open this chest second, it would have a different item in it. So it's not based on location, but based on how many chests you open before it. Which is unfortunate, because the item we get right here sucks. The fireball item is so trash. The items you use while batting, if you have chemistry with the batter after you, and they can help force the defense to make errors. But unfortunately, we are stuck with the fireballs, which don't help. The Boo item is the best. The shell's pretty nice. Bananas are alright. Now we're going to use a buddy move again. We have to use the buddy move about 3 times in this run. And then afterwards we're going to do the Dynamo, which the Dynamo is like the generator of Wario City. And it's broken, so we need to use Wario's magnet to fix it. And it just requires motion controls to twist, and it can sometimes be finicky, sometimes it can be really nice. We're gonna go fingers crossed for a nice Dynamo. And there we go, 3 buddy moves. And again, Blue Boomerang Bro will just disappear in a cloud of smoke. And so we'll talk to Red Paratrooper here. We'll get Wario to fix with the Dynamo. Or fix the Dynamo with his magnet, excuse me. And if you hit any of these electric shocks, it makes you go back to the beginning. So the goal is to not hit any. And you just have to grab 3 pieces and put them in the right color. Nothing too crazy. There's a cycle I can make if I go fast. I'm not going to make it now though, so I'll take my time. So I might have been able to make it, I just get a little scared. Alrighty, cool. Yeah, if you time to charge it like perfectly, it'll like play a little animation and it's usually a guaranteed home run. Alrighty, and now that we have fixed the Dynamo, Wario City is saved. But who could it be at Wario Stadium but our boy Bowser Jr.? He's just chilling. Yeah, that was a pretty good Dynamo there. I could have made that cycle, but I got a little scared. And so we're just gonna ignore Bowser Jr. for now. We have some more things we need to do later here, but we don't have the items to do it, like the brush. So we'll do that later. At the end. Speaking of the brush, that's part of the incentive for drawing, so if you guys have anything you want to see me draw with motion controls, you could be #1 with a single donation, so keep that in mind, my dudes. And so here's Peach Ice Garden. We used to do this at the beginning of the run. I rerouted it to the end so we could do it all at once. Couple things going on. 1, Daisy's a statue. 2, the garden's flooded. 3, whatchamacallit, the hedges are in the wrong position. So we need to fix that. It's the same pattern every time. It requires motion controls to twist, which is always fun. You do it really quick, but the motion controls get a little wonky with twisting. And so by twisting that, we get our girl Toadette. A steel machine with speed to spare. We'll use her later. Now I'm going to turn into Mario to look through this bush right here. Mario can also look through bushes. He can only look through these like circular ones right here. It's kind of weird. And we're going to talk to Purple Toad, who needs us to get a hit. Pretty easy. We need to get 3 hits though. And the difference between this and normal is, or the difference between this and other situations is there's actually a defense for this, alright? And the defense will actually catch the ball, makes it a little difficult for you. But doing it in Peach Ice Garden has really deep center fields as well as the ice that moves around, so it's not too difficult, as long as you don't hit a foul ball, which I'm swinging a little earlier. Alrighty, let's not hit another foul ball. There we go. So you just need to do that 3 times, and you see Wiggler got hit by the ice. It's pretty funny. Fortunately, he didn't get hit by the ice there. That would have been really nice if he did. Would have allowed me to get the hit, but never lucky. So Dixie Kong actually almost caught that there. That would have stung. And we'll just do it a 3rd and final time while we're chilling. And there we are. Cool. That's one of 4 toads we get. So there's 4 toads, Toadette, and Toadsworth that we get. So this is one of 4 that we get. We'll get the second one right here. And we never actually use Purple Toad. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, we do use Purple Toad. I lied. Purple Toad is plays a big part. Purple Toad saved my 80%, oh no, Green Toad saved my 80% PB. My 80% PB is 16 minutes and 11 seconds, which is currently 2nd place. Behind Sonic Boom Sensei. He's got like a 15:30. It's insane. Incredible run. But 80% is pretty dead. It requires a 10-run rule against Bowser with a terrible team. So it can be pretty frustrating trying to do that. And now we just have to bump the runner over 3 times. Pretty easy. Or not. So, because Toad's pitching to the outside, I'm actually not able to lay down a bunt. I can try like this, but it's a lot more difficult, because if you hit the sweet spot on a bunt, it pops it up, so you have to kind of nudge yourself a little bit to the left. But ideally, you want him to pitch straight down the middle like that. Or on the inside, so you can hit it off the inside of the bat. And there we go, first try. And we have half of the toads that we'll get. We'll go up north to talk to our boy Toadsworth, who's... Oh, I'm sorry, there are 5 toads. I was right when I first said it. There are 5 toads. So we'll talk to Blue Drybones, and we just need to get out with the buddy move again. So this is the 4th time we've needed to do this. And the last time, I think. I don't think we have to do buddy moves anymore, so you guys can rejoice. And this is actually the hardest. Excuse me, this is the hardest buddy move. Because the outfield is so deep here. The play is very close at second. If you're not sprinting, you won't get it. But of course, I get Noki at second base, which is perfect RNG for any other time that we would need to do a buddy move. Unfortunately for this one, it doesn't have enough time for her to run in time to run her out. So it does not save any time. Alright, we got some button mashing and backtracking coming up, so if you want to read... It looks like I just saw a donation tick in, so if you want to read one, go ahead. Oh, okay, that's awesome. I will definitely do my best to draw Waluigi. I will make you all proud. Alright, that's another encounter where we just have to get it out. Pretty easy. The get it out ones are really just filler, but this gives us the 3rd toad, 3 out of 5, not out of 4. And also gives us the statue of Daisy, which is, spoiler alert, not actually a statue. But our girl Daisy's been turned into stone. Some Medusa work on her. And that's unfortunate, because Daisy's the best character in the Nintendo universe, everybody knows that. So we'll try to save her. Not really much we can do besides just put her on this pedestal. So we'll come over here, talk to our boy Toadsworth again. He basically, the first time we talked to him, was like, hey, go grab a big statue. So we grabbed the statue, and for some reason, this pedestal controls the garden's fountain. Makes complete sense. And by doing that, we get our boy Toadsworth. Toadsworth is... you know what? We pray that we get to see Toadsworth one time in Steel Second. If Toadsworth is the pitcher when we get to Steel Second, I'll donate 15 bucks. You have my word. So let's get a fingers crossed for Toadsworth in about 6 minutes. And now we just have another Bowser Jr. This one's pretty easy. We just have to win the game. Put our boy Waluigi up though. We'll still hit with him. We really just want to score a run as quick as possible. Home run is the best bet, but in Peach Ice Guard it's a little harder to hit a home run, so we just need to score a run anyway. Because we'll shut out Bowser Jr. That's what we like to see. That's production right there. Base it up the middle. Good stuff. I thought he dropped it. Rip. Get back. I thought the fireball was going to hit him. So you're going to notice I'm doing a thing right here where I pause and unpause as soon as the batter comes up. That saves a tiny bit amount of time due to the animation that plays when a batter first gets up to the plate. By pausing and unpausing, it actually skips that animation. And there's our run. So now we're just going to get out with Luigi as quick as we can. And we're going to bunt with this next batter, Wario, because we want to get out of the inning as quick as possible now. And a line-out bunt's the best case scenario there. And I also pause and unpause there because Mario has an animation at the beginning of the game when he's pitching. And if you pause, unpause, it skips it. That one saves about 2 seconds right there, so that's a pretty good skip. And ideally, we want first pitch outs, but groundouts are faster than strikeouts due to an animation that plays after you get a strikeout. And so that's the game. We beat Bowser Jr. again. That's twice now. Maybe he'll learn. Probably not, though. And so now we'll button mash a little more because we get Peach and a little cutscene will play about Daisy here. And this is the best cutscene in the game. I'm not biased. Basically, she asks where Daisy is, and they're like, oh no, she's a statue. And then Peach works for magic or something, and she's no longer a statue. And now we got Peach on our team. Peach is pretty dope. She has a couple of things that are good about her. One, she walks really fast. We use her walking animation to walk pretty fast. We're gonna come down here and talk to this blue toad. We automatically get this blue toad since Peach is safe. And then we're actually gonna go down this pipe. This is what's new between this route and the old route. The old route would do the first half of Peach Garden at the beginning right there and then leave. This route, does this part now and does it all at once instead of splitting it up. So we talked to Baby Daisy there to spawn her rattle in the water, and we'll grab it in a bit. Because she lost her rattle and she's really sad. I'd be sad if I lost my rattle too, so I don't blame her. Now we're going to come over here and grab this statue of Toad that's hanging out in this bush of Toad. And we're going to talk to this statue of Toad, or excuse me, bush of Toad, and talk to Baby Peach, who's almost as tall as Peach. Look at that. I don't know if that's the angle, but it's a pretty tall baby. So we have to do a quick throw. Only 2 characters can do a quick throw. Peach and Waluigi. And Waluigi actually throws faster than Peach. So we use Waluigi on this. He throws it just a tiny bit faster from what I noticed. Or at least I think he does. I mean, I haven't gotten an emulator or anything. And we have to do this 3 times. It's actually kind of funny because the quick throw isn't any faster than a normal throw. It's like really weird. You just throw it, and then if you throw with Goomba, it's just as fast. Like, that throw right there was even faster. It's wild. But yeah, there we go. There's 3 quick throws with our boy Luigi. Oh, I should have let that dance play out. I'm sorry. I'll let that dance play out later. Don't you worry, guys. We do that. We'll do a quick throw one more time. Alright, so now we have a Baby Peach, owner of the wickedest curve around. We'll never use it though, so sorry Baby Peach. We're actually gonna walk up here, and this is where that rattle spawns. It doesn't spawn until after you talk to Baby Daisy. Oops, didn't play the Sluggers. I agree. So now we have the rattle, but we're gonna come up here and talk to Daisy. We have to talk to her twice here, which is a little annoying. The first time you talk to her, a cutscene plays, and then she gets back on the pedestal, and then we have to talk to her again. So I just mashed A. So now she's really sad. She's like, oh no, that won't do. Even though it will do. We don't need to go to the stadium. Daisy, it's okay. But she's a little sad. Now Toadsworth talks about the statue that might be hiding. Well, I have it already, so don't you worry, Toadsworth. I'm a step ahead of you. And now we'll get the best character in the game. Our girl, Daisy. Oh, did I miss something in chat? Uh-oh. I missed something. Did I miss a raid? Allie, help me. I don't know what I missed. Mr. Shasta! You dog, I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for supporting Power Up with Pride as we embark on this journey of Mario Super Sluggers. Strap in, boys. It's one heck of a ride. This is, hands down, the greatest Mario game of all time. MSS is better than SMS, SMG, SMO, all of the Super Mario games combined. Fake speedrunners, speedrun Mario Odyssey. Real speedrunners, speedrun Mario Super Sluggers. Or Mario Superstar Baseball. It's a fire game too. So now we got PD Piranha. That was actually a really good PD Piranha segment. I'm pretty excited about that. And then we're gonna go down and get Baby Peach. Or sorry, excuse me, Baby Daisy, as well as the last Toad. And the Boo item that I talked about earlier. So the last chest will open for items. So Baby Daisy is super happy. And we're gonna open this chest with Wario, get the Boo item. Yeah, no, this game's actually really fun. Yes, you are a real speedrunner now. And we're gonna... Don't do shrooms, kids, but we're gonna talk to the shrooms and our boy Yellow Toad. The last Toad. And, alright, if Toadsworth is the pitcher, I'm dropping 15 bucks. You have my word. Let's get a fingers crossed for Toadsworth, boys, please. Because this mission is so stupid. You can actually not complete it sometimes. It's actually impossible to complete depending on the pitcher. Come on. Let's go. Toadsworth. You got my $15 donation after the run, by the way. What incentives are coming up that I can drop that 15 to, Allie? Oh, wait, what time is that at? I may be asleep. 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Eastern? You know what? I think it's gonna go towards that, because I will just be waking up for that. Sounds like a plan, boys. Oops. And so now we have everybody on Peach's team. And we're gonna leave. Yeah, that was best case scenario. That was perfect RNG. Marathon luck never happens in a run. You can get pitchers that throw the ball too fast to let you steal second. And it's actually a 45-second time loss. So yeah, Isaiah's saying the Piantas throwing are really bad. As well as like King K. Rool, the Critters. You can get really unlucky with it, so I'm pretty happy. We're gonna go down to Mario Stadium and finish it off. We only have a couple more encounters left with it, so that's pretty exciting. We're gonna start with this lever right here, but first, girl Kamek's like, nah, you need to get it out with the star pitch. There's actually a micro time save I found with this. By using a character like Toadette, a minor character like Toadette, Toad, Toadsworth, any of those, their star pitch doesn't have a 2-second long animation. So, we're saving 2 seconds by using Toadette. And we need Toadette for the next couple encounters, so it works. And she was used for the last one, so it's like perfect. And now let's hope this bar isn't really annoying. My sensor bar can be really annoying to this, so... Oh wow, I got so lucky. So you have to hold the controller straight up and hit A. Sometimes it doesn't work. But that combo is the same every time, so we don't have to worry about it. Now we're gonna come over here, talk to Babe Luigi, who, just like regular Luigi, is a crybaby. No, I'm just kidding, Luigi already. And so we just button mash through this, and we get Baby Luigi on our squad. We will never use him. And now we're going to turn into Peach. And this character is actually one of the harder to find. He's hiding in a bubble here. So our boy, Gooper Blooper. We just need to get a double play with it, it's easy. Yeah, this game's actually really fun. There's a lot of RNG to it, which could be kind of frustrating, but it's a pretty fun game. Oh, Mr. Shasta, you lost a world record run? Rip, dude. It's alright, you'll get it someday, I believe. And easy double play right there. Yeah, it's like Saucy Charmander said. There's magic there, but as long as you can use a Starfish, it'll just disappear for some reason. Don't question it. Alright, we're gonna come talk to Bowser Jr. now. There's a pipe down here that leads to another chest, but we don't need it, so... Yes, I mentioned at the very beginning, Isaiah, we use about like 5 minutes faster for all characters. Loading times. It's wild. Oops, I have Peach as my pitcher, which isn't an issue. Usually I like Mario as my pitcher, but... not too big of a deal. Oh, dude, that shell hit Yellow Kamek. Oh my goodness. So there's like items in this game, and you can throw them to try to like cause an error on the field. But what happened there is Kamek actually got hit. All right, what kind of star hit was that, Waluigi? That was goof. Hopefully we can not go into extra use. Yeah, motion controls. Yeah, that show was wild. But usually I put a power hitter here, but I wanted to have Waluigi here. Because he was already there, didn't want to change it. So I got Peach on first. Luigi's up to bat. That's game. That's game, boys. Luigi with the walk-off. Peach MVP. Calling it now, boys. Oh wait, that's gonna be a close play at home. Whew. Yeah, what was that, guys? What was that? Peach not the MVP, Luigi? Man, the biggest steal was not from Toadette in Peach Ice Garden, but by Luigi stealing MVP from Peach there. And now, by defeating Bowser Jr., we save Baby Mario, who was trapped in there, and we also get the key to the shop. No, I didn't mention that, Isaiah. So yeah, every time you play Bowser Jr., it gets a little more difficult. The first time you play him, you just have to beat him. You have a runner on second and third. You just have to score the runs easy. The second time you play him, you have to beat him in a game where you bat first. Third time, you bat second. Fourth time is you're down, you're losing. So the first time you play him, you're losing. Yeah, the robbing home run is usually pretty annoying if you get robbed. No, Isaiah, the last time you play him, you're down 1-0. It's actually difficult when you're down 1-0. Or no, you're down 2-0, excuse me. Something like that. So that's you just have to do a squeeze bunt there, pretty easy. You can use anybody, honestly. I just use Toadette because she's already in my inventory. Or already selected, so it saves a little bit. And now we'll finish up the last 2 encounters. So we're gonna turn into Peach right here. Oops. Not Thick Boy Wario Peach. Alright. And we're gonna walk down here to our boy Monty Mole, he's sleeping, but we don't care. Like, he'll bro, wake up. Oh yeah, his field, Isaiah, is pretty easy. So we have to do a quick throw again. You know who we're using. You know who we're using. He's actually the fastest of this. He either throws faster or he walks faster, but he's a tiny bit faster. And he gets that sweet, sweet dance after, so totally worth it. And we're gonna draw him later, I think, right? Is that still in the lead? Woohoo! I'll try my best, guys, to make you proud by drawing Waluigi. Alright, and now I'm gonna let this dance play out so they can all appreciate the beauty. Just beautiful. God, I wish I had moves like that. Waluigi just stole my girl, and I don't even have a girl and he stole it. Like, can I get an S in the chat for that, boys? Now we're gonna turn into Yoshi and get this Pianta. Alright, I want you guys to take a moment. Look how skinny this tree is right here. That's a tiny tree, right? Look who comes out of this tiny tree. This giant pink Pianta! It doesn't make sense! Oh my goodness, this game sometimes, boys. It doesn't make sense! How do you reckon that giant red, pink, purple Pianta fits in that tree? It doesn't add up. Anywho, you know I have to do a tongue catch with Yoshi, which is pretty easy. You just have to press A when you're close to the ball, and yeah, that's about it. And that's actually helpful, like, in the run. We actually use that. He was in the bush? And why did I ground pound the tree to get him out? It doesn't make sense. Nintendo. I need answers. I blame Toshi Kong for some reason. Alrighty, and that's the second to last character we get from Mario Stadium. The last one is really easy. It's another Pianta who's hiding in the shack. He makes sense. This one, he can fit. I could fit in this shack, he could fit in this shack. We just press A over here. He's like, hey, can you help me? I'm like, yeah, sure. I can do that. Yes, we need Mario Baseball on the Switch. Yeah, that's the only issue with the game. Everything else in this game is perfectly fine. That's the one issue. Yeah, no, the Mario Tennis Aces demo, it's alright, but where's my Mario Super Sluggers HD 4K remake with motion controls? And now we are done with Mario Stadium. Fun fact, that was a gold segment right there, even though I memed around. Good stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go to Yoshi Park. We'll finish up Yoshi Park. Also, Basley with a party of 11 with the raid. Welcome in. Thank you for supporting Power Up with Pride. Wow. With new funky mode, that's what we're missing. We're missing. Like, we already have funky mode, but I want the new and improved funky mode, where every character is replaced with Funky Kong's surfboard. Like, every character uses the surfboard and goes yo 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 every time they swing. Now we're gonna do tongue catch again. A little redundant, but yeah, I don't know how that was a gold segment. This run is not optimized. So world record right now is a 1:38 and 7 seconds by yours truly, and the sum of best for me is 1:33. So I could save about 5 minutes, and I just don't have the motivation to grind this game. It can be frustrating with some of the time loss. But this, let's see, I think this still has a chance. It has a chance. And so now we got our good friend Blue Yoshi. One of the many Yoshis that we get. Oh, Light Blue, excuse me, Light Blue. Light Blue Yoshi, there's a lot of Yoshis. And we're gonna come down here, and it's our girl Birdo, and Bowser Jr.'s here, but we'll take care of that in a bit. Here is Yellow Yoshi hiding in the tree, the two-dimensional paper tree. And all we have to do is lay down another squeeze on, which is pretty easy. We've done this encounter before, so it's not too difficult. And we have Toadette, or no we don't. So because the ball was popped up, Pink Yoshi there froze on the fly. Good base running there. And caused a close play at home. But, quick fingers, easy. Just have to hit the button faster than the computer. And we just kicked Baby Peach in the face. It's like, like, sorry Baby Peach, I'm just gonna flutter kick your face. Like, don't take it personal, it's just for sports, you know? And now we're gonna get 2 more Shy Guys. Which is, I think this is like light gray or something like that. I don't think he's black Shy Guy, I think he's light gray. Am I right? Gray Shy Guy, okay. So we just have to do a buddy jump. And we did this earlier in DK Jungle, but it's a lot easier here. Because there's no tree roots in the way. Yes, Isaiah is absolutely right. If you guys have a Discord, if you guys are streamers with a Discord, you should definitely let everybody in your Discord know. Just tweet out the stream, friends and family, let them know. Awesome stream for an awesome cause. If you have another donation, you can go ahead and read it. We've already seen this before. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, Saucy, the buddy jumps are a little annoying. Yeah, that was revenge. The baby Mario timeline caused the Yoshis a lot of trouble. And we'll get Green Shy Guy here. And this is just tag up and go. Really easy. Yeah, this like part used to be like the calm before the storm, because we used to have 2 really hard encounters after. I cut that down to just 1. And that'll be coming up after like a minute-long auto-scroller. So that's why it's just like the calm before the storm. We have to tag up and go, which is just like literally press like 3 buttons. It's easy. I press B twice. And then I press A. That's it. Literally it. I hit 3 buttons there. Easy money. And so, like, if you're on pace for like a really good run, this part's like the just breathe, like, calm down, it's gonna be okay type part. But yeah, with the old route that had the really hard ending, I lost a lot of runs. Basically, you have to like hit it. You have to get hits to certain parts of the field without getting out, and it's pretty difficult. But we're just doing it 1. She's doing a cute little dance to get him out. That's what she's doing. And we have our boy Green Shy Guy. And here's the auto scroller. And we can use any character for this. It's literally just a minute-long mini-game that's required. It's really dumb. Like, it's the only mini-game we do in all characters, or in any main category run. And this just involves throwing the ball at these piranha plants. Literally, I could probably like hit 1,500 in the way. It's so bad. It's so easy. Oops. I usually like fall asleep for this. No, not really, but... And every time, like, once you get a combo going, you start getting so many points. So I have a 5 combo, so I've got like over 200 points there. And so the bombs that they're throwing just cause that but not too big of a deal. Yeah, we're winning. What did I say? 1500 would have won, and they're at 1350. That was pretty close. Yeah, so 1500 would have won that. Yeah, we need to get the Koopalings in the next Mario baseball game. The Koopalings, we need some Zelda characters. Let's link it like Mario Kart for baseball. I want Link. I want to see Link hit a dinger with his Master Sword. And this piranha plant disappears, as well as a little bridge connects us to our girl Birdo. Yeah, you like the Yoshi boat wiggle. Alright, and here's Yellow Shy Guy. This is a very difficult challenge. We have to get a base hit to center. It's not, like, hard, but when you've been playing the game for an hour and 15 minutes, it just gets a little scary. Like, I don't know, trying to time it to hit the center and knock it out can be very, very, very frustrating. So I'm gonna fingers crossed, cross my toes, and hope for the best. So there's one. Yeah, see, stuff like that can happen. Like, that would have been a hit to center, but Toad with his, looking like Derek Jeter out there at shortstop, making plays. But if I only get memed once, I'll be a really happy boy. I'm a really happy boy right now. That's, oh my goodness, that's incredible. That never happens. Usually I miss like 4, but we're chilling. That's exciting stuff. And now we have Yellow Shy Guy, and we can open up the last chest we opened in this game. The only chest that is static on what item is in it, no matter when you open it. The brush, which we will be using in a couple of minutes, is drawing Waluigi. Is that still in the lead right now for that incentive? Alrighty. We're gonna get Birdo right here, so you guys will get to see me attempt my artistic ability with Waluigi. The billboard in this game, you can paint whatever you want on it. I'm not an artist. I'm a marketing major, not an art major, so we'll see how this goes. And we're gonna get the last character from Yoshi Park. And we need that brush that we just got to get this Yoshi right there. Yeah, this is actually the second Mario Baseball game. There was one on the GameCube called Mario Superstar Baseball. It's not as good as this one, though. This one's better. Cool. So, looks like I am drawing Waluigi then. So, strap in, boys, because it's Waluigi time. What time is it? Waluigi time. So we're gonna talk to Green Paratroopa, and we'll erase my beautiful rainbow. Let's just look at how beautiful that rainbow is. All right. Oh boy. Okay. No. I swear that's like an L. He's got like a pink nose, right? Those are eyes, I promise, guys. Oh wait, his mustache is black, right? Well, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Oh my goodness. See, I'm trying to draw with motion controls right now, guys. Cut me some slack. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll take it. That's pretty good. That's his hand. I can't draw fingers, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alrighty, how about it? Oh no! Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. That's okay, so apparently I didn't do that right. Alright, we're chilling. Let's draw some sunshine in the background. Whatever, that's not. I can't. I'm not coloring his hands, sorry. No, I gotta get his hands. I gotta get the hands. Alright, and blue. Beautiful! It's our boy! Look at that. Oh my goodness. Somebody please clip that drawing and send it to me, please. DM it to me. Whisper it to me at Sammynorth. By the way, drop a follow while you're at it. Selfless plug right there. That was probably the best drawing I've ever done right there. And, you know what? Let's use our boy Waluigi while we're at it. That's where I got the inspiration. That's the highlight of my life right there. I could retire as a streamer. Alrighty. That was... Oh, I hope that was well worth the donation for drawing. Alright, so we got Koopa right there. He's hiding there on the side of the Peach. And now we're gonna go do the last encounter with Bowser Jr. before we actually play Bowser Jr. in a game. And this encounter is actually kind of difficult, so you're actually losing. So I'm gonna get a good lineup going. Who am I missing? Alright. So this lineup gives us full, full chemistry. So we want as much chemistry as we can because it makes it easier to get hits. And so I set that lineup now because I'll use it in the next 4 games I play, because we're coming up on the end of the run right here. We have this encounter with Bowser Jr., then we get, we button mash, then we have, we play Bowser Jr. in a real game, and then we play Bowser twice. Alright, and like 3 up, 3 down. You gotta click a bit of me pump, I appreciate it. So we're down 2-0, not 1-0, might be. We need to come back. So hopefully we don't get screwed. Oh, I got so lucky. Oh my goodness. So that shouldn't have happened right there, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna use a star hit right here in order to pretty much guarantee a hit. Or not. Wow. That doesn't happen very often. So I'll get an easy double with Daisy, and Peach will come up. And Peach has a star hit available, which her star hit is really good, but I'm not going to swing on this pitch because it's not worth it. It's very hard to time the star pitch in Bowser Jr. there. But Peach's star hit is OP, dude. So good. I'm not going to dig second with her. Not worth it. Shoot. So we're going into extra innings, which is unfortunate. Thank you very much, Basley. Get some rest. Get ready for that run. We're all excited for that run. But thank you for tuning in. And for the GG. Alright, let's get a walk-off right here. Let's end this. Let's end this game right now. Bottom of the lineup, that's alright though. So, I'm not sure what's going on right now, but nobody's going for the ball. I'm gonna try to dig 4 with this. No, I'm just gonna dig 3 rogue. That was weird though. They, got really lucky. And that's the ball game right there. Walk-off bunt by my boy Toad. All that bunting practice we had earlier today on. Yeah, Isaiah, I need the Arthur's theme song. In my stream, there's a lot of meme music that's played when I do runs, including, but not limited to, VeggieTales music, Minecraft music, and the Arthur theme song, which is a fire song. So this is the last character we get right here. A little text box is going to come up that'll let me know that I did my job right. Let's just make sure. Okay, so I got all the teammates from all the ballparks, so that's all I can do for now. We're missing a couple characters, though. We're missing Bowser, Bowser Jr., and their teammates. So, we're going to go play Bowser Jr., and beating Bowser Jr. unlocks Bowser as an opponent. Beating Bowser unlocks playing him again, and once we play him again, we unlock his team and we complete the run, so we're almost there. We're on the home stretch. Oh yes, the Smash Mouth. We listen to a lot of Smash Mouth in my stream as well. Oopsies. I switched my controller from my left hand to my right hand there, so I was drinking water and I accidentally swallowed while doing it. It's all good though. Warning track power. Mario needs to hit the weight room. I was hoping for a home run right there. It would have been really nice. Like, that might go. Ooh, come on! I thought that was fair. So Bowser Jr. Stadium is unique because it has the characters on the field like that. Or the, excuse me, the, like, enemies, whatever they are, on the field. So if you hit their silhouette, they drop down. It's kind of cool. Oh no. That's a strikeout. I accidentally swung early again. That's a big oof right there, boys. Dude, dinger strats for Bowser? For Bowser 1, sure. Also, that sucks. I needed to score a run. That's fine. I just need to score a run. Bowser Jr. strats are to score a run, and then bunt to get out, so he needs to score a run, but did not score a run there, which is unfortunate. Alright, we'll score a run this half inning. Critter meme. I don't know how to do that meme, dude. You're better at it than me. I'll try dinger strats. Now, you know what? Nah, I'm comfortable with what I do for 10 run. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to waste a ton of time. Oh, I thought Peach was out. So I got the boo item there. The boo item makes the ball turn invisible like that. That's a guaranteed hit. Now I'm going to get Toad out at second because I need to get out of this inning and get out of this game. So I'm just going to bunt out in order to get out of this inning as quick as possible. Because we already won. There's no way. Well, I say there's no way that Bowser Jr. scored on me, but it's happened before. So they, for whatever reason, never swing at the outside pitch until you do it way far right. Six, 7, 8 hitters. Nah, I gotta stick to what I know, man. I gotta stick to what I'm comfortable doing. I haven't practiced home run strats in a while. I got like 6 try home run today, twice on my encounter, so I don't trust myself to do dinger strats. Yeah, the Pianta's bat with palm trees. Donkey Kong bats with a boxing glove. Petey Piranha bats with a leaf. Funky Kong bats with a surfboard. Oh, Peach almost just made a heck of a play. I would have seen that one on ESPN if she made that. Oh, dude, don't even remind me of the 6, 7, 8 hitters meme. That made me almost quit this game. So essentially, Isaiah is referring to a run I had over my spring break when I picked up the game, where I thought I had world record locked down at the very end of the game. It should have been, it was on pace for sub 40 at the time, which was world record at the time. And I go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and I'm like, oh, Bowser's batting with the 6, 7, 8 hitters. We're chilling. This world record's easy. Oh, by the way, I should. By the way, Bowser Jr.'s done. Bowser's gonna come now. I basically thought I had it in the bag. Lo and behold, the 6, 7, 8 hitters all got hits, and Bowser Jr. hit a walk-off home run, or not a home run, walk-off hit, and the run died. And I was very sad, so I ended the stream. It was a very sad day. But the next evening, I did end up world recording, and then I have since bettered that world record down to almost sub 138. So it's not too big of a deal anymore. But at the time, yes, I can have an answer. Oh yes. Because Bionicles are dope. I don't know. That's my answer. Bionicles. Are Bionicles part of LEGO? I don't even know. I haven't played Bionicles in a couple of years. Also, we're trying to 10-run rule Bowser right now. Because we have to play 5 innings against him. But if we 10-run rule him, we don't have to play 5 innings. But this is looking like a big oof right here. Alright, here we go. We can get 10 runs with 2 outs. It's possible. I've done it. I have gotten 10 runs with 2 outs before. Yes, Bionicles are dope. It's a well-known fact. Get down, ball. Oh, Daisy. Dude, Daisy. Daisy saved my world record. She hit a 2-run homer in my world record, so Daisy is my favorite player. Peach is up there, but not as cool. So doubles are really good. I'll take them. I'll take that. I'll take it, Toad. We'll get top of the lineup soon. Nice. Piazza with the bases clearing double. That's pretty clutch. And we're at the top of the lineup. Oh, never lucky. Kamek with a MVP play right there. That's rough. That's alright though. If we 10 run him in 2 innings, it's still faster than playing a full 5-inning game. Oops. Didn't mean to beat him. Oh shoot, the paint hit. Nobody likes the paint hit. That was the paint hit that killed the world record run. Ooh, dude, if that was out, that would have been dope. Never lucky. Yeah, Kamek's cheating. It's a well-known fact. Dude, Bowser, stop hitting foul balls on me, buddy. I've had it up to here, buddy. Oh man, I thought Bowser Jr. was running home, so I threw it home. Tagged up, shoot. Dude, Yellow Kamek's changeup is OP. I saw it earlier in Wario Stadium, but I got a hit off of it. Alright, let's get 6 runs here. So the bomb's OP because they jump out of the way of the bomb if you drop it like that. That was pointless to go home there, but a Dark Souls Bionicle game, dude, I'd drop $150 on that. Gotta have me in my fucking Bionicles. Dude, Dry Bones is hacking. By the way, we have to play Bowser twice, so that'll be fun playing him a second time. Whoa, okay, let's go back. They're taking Bowser out, which is cool. If Peach was out, I would have cried. Ah. Foul ball on a star pitch sucks. Or a star hit sucks. I'll score a run now. Alright, we're a third of the way there. Not with the run, but with the 10 run. Alright, so I'm not going to go for the 10 run rule anymore. just gonna try to get out of the game now at this point. Oops. So this is what makes his run very difficult, is trying to 10-run Bowser. Nice double play, Birdo. Good awareness. It's very difficult, and it's a big time loss if you don't 10-run him. I think I actually have like 4 minutes of time save on this split in my world record because of how bad it was. Actually, I'm 4 runs away, so I'll give it a shot. Especially with the lead-off double by Toad. Triple? Lead-off inside the park home run? Lead-off triple. Yeah, that double play was... ESPN. You tune into ESPN tonight, you'll see that double play again, I guarantee it. Oh, Pianta, dude! That's lit. Pianta with the dinger, dude. That's hype. Dude, I love Pianta. That's why I put him in there, dude. That's a 10 out of 10 hit right there. Also, what is that Yoshi egg bounce? It literally just stayed in the infield. No! 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 Oh gosh. I thought that was gonna be a triple play. I've been tripled up there before. Yes, the World Series should be played here, I agree with you there. It would make the game a lot more interesting. I have to say, since I picked up this game, baseball's become a little more boring to me, not gonna lie. Boys, let's get a hashtag Daisy Hype in the chat. Can I get a hashtag Daisy Hype in the chat? Oh my goodness. That is hype, dude. That's why I'm telling you, Daisy's the best character in the game. That was so dope. That's a run saver right there, even though this run's very good. So now we have the 10 runs. That was incredible. And now we just have to get one more out, we're done. With this, we have to play Bowser Jr. again, or Bowser Sr. again. But... oh no. Not good. Don't choke it. Phew. Alrighty, so, Allie, this upcoming time where I play Bowser Jr., where it says that's the ball game, when it comes up, that's when time is. So, I'll let you know when we get closer, but just, heads up, that's when time is. Alright, fingers crossed we beat Estimate. As long as we don't screw up Bowser, we'll beat Estimate here, I think. Also, the most important part of the run's coming up, where we make sure we save. Alright, we did it, guys. Don't worry. We saved. This run is not dead. So for whatever reason, after you beat Bowser, it basically tells you you win, even though you still are missing some characters. We have to unlock Bowser's team right here. So we have to play him again, but this time we have a little bit of an edge. Our team is now made up of star players. So star players are basically better versions of themselves. I think it's a common theme in Mario sports games to have like a star version after you like win. And with the star version, we have higher contact, higher power, better pitching, better defense. So it makes it a little easy, but at the same time, Bowser's team is also all star players. So. And they make plays like that, so hopefully we can 10-run him, but it's definitely a run killer. But a Yoshi triple will help for sure. We're lucky. We need 10 on 2 outs again, boys. Can we get another Daisy Dinger? No, we can't. Alrighty. That stinks. We got none out of 10 that we wanted, so... We'll, fingers crossed we can 10 run him in 2. If not, oof. Rip. Great shell toss there. Alright, let's get don't play at the middle. Prevent this run from scoring, please. Oh man, I got the ball up the middle, just too slow. Never lucky. Let's get 11 runs in this inning. So that's what makes the boo item so great right there. The defense doesn't even see the ball. Get fair, indeed. Oh, did Toad just go yard on me? Oh my goodness, Toad. Oh my goodness! Toad just won a yard! Ladies and gentlemen, that is not something you'll see every day. In fact, I don't think I've ever hit a home run with Toad in my life. That's dope. Can I get a hashtag Toad hype in the chat? Purple Toad hype, yes, thank you. I should have been more specific, that's my dude. Dude, Blue Pianta, 3-run dinger. That's pretty clutch right there. Alright, we need 6 more runs. So we have 2 home runs. Maybe hashtag Blue Pianta hype? Alright, well this is pretty exciting stuff right here. This is the way that the endgame should always be. Unfortunately, it's not always like this. Oh, I got lucky. The fireball actually hit. The fireball never hits. The fireball is so inaccurate that if I hit with the fireball, it's a good day. So that was pretty clutch right there. We knocked Bowser out, which is pretty nice. How are we doing on time? Are we coming up on the estimate? Oh boys. Hopefully we don't go over. I think we should be good, but we'll see. So we now have a runner on third, and we need that runner to score, and we'll be, cool, so now the score is, what is it? Oh wait, no, I scored 11, I forgot. Shoot. Oopsies. I forgot the score. Oh, I almost advanced there. So I got unlucky. Alright, that's a run. Alright, now we're chilling. Oh, maybe not? Where's that ball going? Ooh, okay, we're chilling. Alright, now it's 11-1. Get out at third on purpose. We got that 10-run rule locked up. Now we have 3 more outs. Is it the 6, 7, 8 hitters? I think it's the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Isaiah, the best meme of all time, the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Alright, so time will be coming up soon in 2 outs. And 1 out. Alrighty, don't let that run score, please. Alright, and that's time right there. Awesome. Oh, well. It's just over estimate. Shoot. But I'll take it. That's not a bad run, honestly. I think that's top 10 right there. That's top 5. Let me see. I'm actually just gonna double check. We'll show off that I do get the team. Make sure that the run is legit. A cutscene plays right here, but we're gonna skip it. Skip the credits. You can now use the roster of the Bowser Monsters, and now we have every player. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, let me just. It's pretty high up there. All characters. So that actually would be 4th place on the leaderboards. So that's actually a really good run for all characters. We're gonna take a look at my beautiful Waluigi drawing. Unless I need to get off, because I'm done, so if you need me off, I can get off now. Alright, yeah, I'll show it real fast. There he is. There's our boy. Waluigi. That is the best Waluigi that money can buy. But, alrighty, I am gonna hit it. I think we got some exciting runs up ahead. What is it? To the Moon? Is that what's on deck right now? Awesome. Well, I am going to go to bed. I'm going to put that $15 towards that SpongeBob song, and I'm going to get off. But thank you guys for tuning in to All Characters, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you for supporting Power Up with Pride.